Okay, so for the people that are new, basically, we are coming to terms and finding out that for some time in this place, that there has not actually been a force of evil that came dished out and administered from the hands of fallen angels. Apparently, the fallen angels are now back with the Maker, from what I've been gathering here, and the monsters pushed out the angels. Okay, the monsters pushed out Gadriel because obviously he doesn't have any flesh, but at the same time, everything that they've ever learned from him, it kind of disgraced him the same way he disgraced his mom, and they're taking everything now and using it for their benefit, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like everybody doesn't have any loyalty in the thief world. It's really weird. There's no honor, no loyalty. So this is where we're at, pretty much, from what I've been gathering, unless it's some kind of lie, but I don't think it is. And how long has it been? So when I came to the conclusion that he didn't care about the monsters because all he wanted was his flesh back, that's probably what made them decide a long time ago, probably two Matrix loops ago, that they're in trouble. And you listen to Peter Gabriel in Your Eyes, Peter Gabriel Sledgehammer, you'll hear him talking through Peter Gabriel, saying, "Hey, yo, I'll be your sledgehammer. Just let me have these kids and stuff." And it's just like, okay, so he's still there. And then later, another Peter Gabriel song says, "You know what? Soon the grand facade will burn, and I reach in from the inside without my pride, and I want to come back to your eyes when in your eyes I've made complete, and I wanted all this stuff." So then I'm starting to think, like, okay, so he really just wants his flesh back. When you saw the Annie video, and you saw that the remedies that the Warbucks guy on the credit system, when the goal was taken, look, we have unlimited credit. We're supposed to be living in mansions and stuff. We're supposed to be living in free houses. And, and that's what he had to do to get his flesh back, was to offer us remedies no matter what. And if we made a choice to sell ourselves into slavery, then we had a choice to be eaten by monsters or not. See what I'm saying? But the monsters are like, no, we're going to carry out these same rituals. But what you can see is they're not giving us our kickbacks in the courts and stuff. They're not giving us all of our kickbacks. And the reason why is because they're not worried about getting any flesh back. See what I'm saying? They're not trying to make it up to her or nothing. They're just like, we can trap them as long as they use the rituals for a little bit, then we know we got more food. So that's kind of like what I'm seeing with that. It's the only reason why they would only carry it out. They can't push bull dollars in circulation. They can't push snake dollars in circulation, because you're going to look at that shit and be like, what is this nonsense? What is that? You're going to throw it away. So the greatest disgrace of all is basically that. They're hiding behind a deception. They're playing all of these insulting songs on the radio that still implicate that there's a force of evil that came to disgrace the Most High, that came from the Most High, and that there's humans involved, and there's human dollars in circulation, and there's all this human stuff, and there's this human constitution, and man, we're just a bunch of humans in here. And that's what it looks like. And that's what that great deception can only provide, as a cover, a scapegoat for their activities, still presuming action. So the best revenge on this shit is to go down there and get them babies back, because they can't touch us, and they can't get a contract with us, and they can't fucking do anything to us. So as far as I'm concerned, we're gonna go down there and get them babies back. But then what happens if we restore the heart of Tafiti, and then the fallen angel gets his flesh back, and then he's like, let me fucking go fuck with him. See what I'm saying? Can you imagine? The winds are roaring. Can you imagine the power of this dude, of Thor, going back down there like, look, motherfuckers, I said that I wanted my flesh back, and you fucked it up. See what I'm saying? I'm just being, I'm not as savage as he is, but I'm just saying this is that if he went down there, the difference would be us leaving shit fucked up, but then the difference of him going down there, it would be empty with skulls and fucking goddamn fucking dust blowing like in a desert with damn skulls left over. That's what I'm saying. So these devils in here, they didn't put themselves in a corner, because the greatest power is with the Most High, the divine feminine. And if anybody could learn that, it would be the fallen angels. And if there isn't a greater example of love and everything being brought back into balance again, is the people being put in a position where we take part in helping him get his hook back, helping Maui get his hook, helping Thor get his hammer back. If we do that, this dude could never hate us again, ever, in a million years. So I'm just saying this is like some perfect ass shit, like a Rubik's cubing itself together, forming itself together. But the only way and it's not like we're all being forced into this. It just makes perfect sense, and it creates a perfect adherent of trust, and it shows what people's values are and what people are really worth in the core and the bottom. And and if he can apologize, any of us can. I mean, I've got apologies that I've got to issue out from when I was a kid, doing stuff that. But hey, we all live and we learn. So if he can do it after thousands of years of being angry or whatever, then anybody can do it. Because when you go that far, we all know, man, you go too far, then you can't really come back sometimes. And sometimes you say things that hurt, and I listen to the radio. It's just like straight karma, like a motherfucker. That if I were to say shit like that about my mom, and then the shit would hit on the radio, my mom only loved me my whole life. She wasn't, imagine my mom wasn't a witch, and she wasn't trying to kill me or something. And then I fucking just made a bunch of hateful songs. And then I become friends with my mom again. And then the songs are still playing on the radio because somebody else wants to cover themselves. And this shit's still reeling on, and I'm hearing it like, Mom, I hate you. Mom, I hate you. And I'm just like, fuck. I can't believe I said that back in the day. So, I mean, this is interesting karma. Like, anything that we do, if we leave this woman, it's like truth, we leave love, we leave passion, we leave life, everything behind. And when we do that, it only takes time. So a good example of that is watch the Lorax movie. The Lorax said, you're chopping these trees down, you fucking it up, ain't nothing happened yet. That's not how it works. Just give it some time. And then you go back and look, and everything's messed up later, and the dude's like all like wallowing in sorrows and shit. So I'm just saying is that sometimes when instant karma doesn't happen, sometimes you just need to know why you did something, and so you can learn, so you can grow, so you can heal, so everything can come together and everything can be real. So, with that being said, we've got a couple of missions. We gotta get these kids safe and get these kids away from these damn shitheads down there, and restore the heart of Tafiti and get Maui his hook back, and then let's see what they say. They're gonna be apologizing then. They're gonna, what do you mean? What do you mean, Master, get his flesh back? See what I'm saying? They're gonna be scared as fuck. Can you imagine the motherfucker that taught you everything you know since you was crawling around a little snake in the garden, and you rose up and they taught you everything, how to run the whole matrix, how to do everything, and then you stab them in the back, and then they come back at the end, and you're laughing because they don't have any flesh, but then they show up on your doorstep with thunder coming out of the eyes? Come on, folks. You know what time it is. Time to get tropical in here. So let's see what the Maker, the mighty Maker, has in mind, because we have yet to be enthused by being an audience, or the true spectacle is yet to come in this place. I'm telling you, it's getting ready to get really interesting. And I'm still working on my face cracks. I did that today, and I went a little further. So I go a little further every day. I decalcify the feet with turpentine soaked in the shoes every day, just a little bit more, eating away at each corner of the calcification, eating away, taking away the layers to the Tootsie Pop to reveal the super being inside. And that's all we can do, folks. They don't want to give us our big payouts in the court. That's all right. I've got an opportunity coming up to clean up real big with them. And if I've got her with me, how am I not going to clean up, folks? How am I not going to clean up? It's a clean sweep in here. Huh? All right. Well, more videos to come. Stay tuned for more Grimnasty TV. Over and out. I'm enjoying this wonderful day because life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. And it's not too late to apologize and be strong in the face of glory and passion and love, because it's always good to do it before it's too late. Because hindsight is always 20/20 when we are awake.